gamer.
What is up, guys, and welcome back to another video. Trell and Riley with you today, and we are the Wynaut Gamers, and we're going to be talking a little bit about Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Pokemon Shining Pearl. Going over a little bit of a review on what we think were some good things and some bad things. So
yeah, kind of a pros and cons list. You just finished the game, and I watched you go through it. And we're just going to give our initial thoughts, our initial opinions, right? So there are opinions, they're not facts or nothing. It's just how we felt about the game, having played the old games and reflecting back on them and this one and just seeing how they stack up and how kind of what we expected, how that stacked up and what we got opposed to both those. And yeah, just kind of our initial thoughts and see what we come up with.
yeah, so hopefully you guys agree with us, and if you have anything that you might want to add on, make sure you leave it in the comments below.
Yeah, put what you think, your opinions in the comments. Feel free to share.
Make sure you check out our playthrough as well. We're also going to be doing a Nuzlocke, so be looking out for that as well. So anyway, I guess we can start it off.
Yeah. We could maybe start with some cons. Get those out of the way.
Yeah, let's get those out of the way. That would be the
Alright.
best thing to do.
Maybe trigger warnings, but here we go. Okay, so the main con for me watching you play is kind of the gatekeeping of certain Pokemon. And I know that's how original Diamond and Pearl were, right? But I really wish that they would have kind of learned from that, and I would have liked to see a game where I had more access to Pokemon that I like, that I enjoy from Gen 4 throughout the story, throughout my first adventure, not just post game only. You got to get the Poke Radar or get a Swarm to get them, and I think those things are cool and they're fine, but have them available throughout the whole game, like at the first, right?
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, one that we mentioned when we were doing the stream, we wanted to catch a Swinub and we wanted to be able to get a Mammal Swine, but in order to do that, we have to breed it so it can get the egg move Ancient Power. But unfortunately, the only Pokemon that it could breed with and get Ancient Power was Dunsparce.
Yeah.
And
I was thinking, like, Dunsparce, we can catch that.
Yeah, we can
do
catch
this thing,
Dunsparce.
right?
Look it up. It's on a common route. Looks like it's gonna be easy. Well, it turns out it's post game, and you got to find it in a swarm.
Yeah.
So it turns out Mamoswine, who is a big addition to the Gen 4 game, is now only a post game mon. So you can't do your playthrough with him unless you breed him, trade him to someone else, and then trade him back early game. So
or like Piloswine can get it with a heart skill if you teach it to him.
Okay,
but again,
yeah.
I don't know if I think Piloswine was a post game only, like Dunsparce.
Yeah, I think he was actually too, because I did not find him.
regular.
Yeah, as
or
well.
Even
so
Swinub, I don't know.
yeah, it just made it a lot harder. Another one, Gligar, for example.
Yeah.
Gliscor is one of my favorite Pokemons that were introduced into Gen 4. So I was like super excited for that, but then unfortunately we weren't able to get him as well.
And a lot of the ones we had were like Pokemon you needed to trade to get Alakazam, Gengar, Magmar, Magmortar.
Yeah, that's true.
Those Pokemon, and I don't even know if Magmar was available early on, but those Pokemon are trade only, and it's like, here's our other con, the pay to trade thing is just a killer, and I get that's how it is now, and I get that's Pokemon now, and deal with it, suck it up. But it just kind of stinks. I mean, these were very true to the old ones, but not in that way.
Yeah,
right?
it's true.
And
I mean,
get they probably got to set up a whole online thing, and it's already that way, and
it's
boo-hoo,
true.
But I still, it's still kind of a con for me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and about Magmar and Electivire, two of the big ones, and I know they've always done this, but splitting them up in between games kind of sucks too,
I would like to see less split of the Gen 4s.
Exactly. Keep the Gen 4s, split the ones coming from other generations.
Yeah.
I think that would be much better.
Alakazam on one, Gengar on the other.
Exactly, yeah, that would be a much better.
Yeah, much more preferred for me, personally. Right?
And maybe even, I don't know, I mean, this is going far, but adding a feature of where trade Pokemon can evolve even without trading, because some people don't do trades, some people don't have any friends that they could train with, some people don't want to pay for it, so at least allow them to use the Pokemon, you know?
I think a lot of people would be that, but yeah, that's kind of like, that's Pokemon.
Yeah, that's just how it is.
How it is, but yeah, another con, kind of a little one, was the contests. I never really liked the contests anyways, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people probably did, though, and these ones were more of like a button timing, what do I call it? Guitar Hero with one button.
Yeah, Guitar Hero with one button. But I think there's more to them than you think. But you have no idea what there's more to it because it doesn't tell you anything about it. Yeah,
right, the first, like,
I was like,
no
this
thanks.
is all I'm doing. And so yeah, it was really, really kind of boring. I mean, I guess if you're into that, good for you. But
the thing was, it looked cool. I mean, where they're on stage doing stuff that looked like the anime,
dancing,
right? Like Dawn in the anime. Right?
It's true.
So they had the right direction. I feel like it just came off a little.
But
silly.
if they would have went anime way, that would have been really cool. Having battles and then doing like showcase.
Battles.
Well,
That's
even
what I was expecting.
Even Generation 3 did that though. Remember where
They
you
did.
got out there and you
They
use
did.
moves and then you get points for that.
Yeah.
And it says in there that you can do something with the points and moves, but it didn't really work out the way I was expecting. So it wasn't quite as fun.
Ended up being a con for us. Yeah. Another con was the online battles. Again, this piggybacks off of having to pay to link up and stuff. But I really would have liked to see, and maybe not a full-fledged competitive, keeping track of your ranking and whatever. But I think a little like match you up and you can battle and just, the same. But I've said this about every Pokemon game. They need to make their competitive more of a tiered system and have more like Pokemon rankings, and you like Smogon and Showdown, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
But that's a whole different video. Anyways, I was just a little disappointed in that the whole online battle, how this worked out.
Yeah, that's very true. I would go as far as to say they should have made it all on this game so we could get rid of Dynamaxing. But that's just me. Yeah. Not a big fan of Dynamaxing, but it's okay. But I would prefer to not have it. But anyway, that's another
or
another
to have
game.
a mode where you can online battle without it.
Yeah, there you go. That would be cool too.
Right, but again, that would be like having a little cup tier or whatever. It's all that.
Yeah, there you go.
That's going too far.
That's okay.
Another little con we had was, well, HM's usage was in a pro and a con, but in this aspect it was a con in the Bidoof, right? And we get it. Bidoof is the well-renowned HM Mule.
HM Mule. Okay. Make sure that's down there.
He's the HM Mule, right? And he's always been, and so I get what they were going for, and it's silly, but I mean, and this is so many games. I want to see my Pokemon do things in the overworld. And I think, throwing my guy out, or using my guy to smash the rock, or maybe it just randomly uses a Geodude this time, or something.
Yeah, different Pokemon, at least,
right.
Depending on the area you're at, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool. That would have been something.
And to see surfing on different Pokemon other than just Bidoof. And then let's add on to that while we're looking at it, is the animations of when he did it, like riding on Bidoof, a little weird, or I guess it's Bobarrel. When you're riding on Bobarrel and you're going down, like, rock climbing, you're on top of his head. So, like, it looks like you're just trying to smash his head into the ground.
Yeah.
And just a little bit. I mean...
And that's kind of our next con is Overworld Animations.
Yeah, Overworld
They were a little,
Animations.
like, you know what I mean, like the NPC characters, they travel in the grid, where we're kind of free to travel. They're stuck in the grid. They still look pretty static, which I get is true to the original, but it still doesn't look too great. And then the HM animations didn't look too great, and I don't know, I feel like there could have been just a little bit more, because while it's true to the remake, the graphical style is not. Clearly it's updated and better, so I feel like they could have done a little more, and that would have been okay and still have been true to the remake.
Yeah,
But
for sure.
just a small con for us.
Animations in battle, though, I have to say, there were some good ones.
That's
there
on
were
our
some,
pro list,
yeah, that's
right?
on our
Yeah.
pro list.
Yeah.
So
We'll get to
those.
But yeah.
Oh, but a con on the battle ones.
Yes.
Sometimes they do really weird zoom-ins on their face in random moments.
Yeah, that's true.
It's so weird. It's like, why are we zooming into his face?
Yeah, that was...
Wasn't even like the final
kind of
Pokemon.
weird zoomed-in moment.
They wouldn't be saying anything.
Yeah.
It's just like, why are we zooming in on his face?
Another minor gripe, right? A lot of our cons, a lot of our complaints
it's not anything really,
aren't anything really big. It's just like little things here. It's like, it kind of bothered me.
Yeah.
Right? It might not bother anybody else. It kind of bothered me. That's okay. And again, I feel like probably my biggest con, other than the gatekeeping of certain Pokemon, is that they didn't use a lot of Platinum aspects that were great.
Yeah.
Right? I can get not wanting to put the distortion world, the things that made Platinum, but I think there were some good things in Platinum, unique things that built upon Diamond and Pearl that should have been included in this remaster, remake, right?
Yeah, for sure. A platinum, I mean, even incorporating something small, though. We did have a viewer that came on in our stream, and he said, you know what would be super cool is if when you're going through that little path to get Giratina post-game, you have to actually enter the distortion world just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a tiny little like sneak peek of it
touch.
to add a little nice touch. But you know what? That's just something small. But like we mentioned before, the Pokemon Platinum was way more open with the Pokemon, and then little lore things as well placed throughout the game as well. That was really cool. So
definitely,
that would have been very nice, I think.
Yep. So yeah, but those are all cons, and we've talked about them. A lot of people are upset that this game didn't include updates like Heart Gold did for Gen 2 and like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire did for Gen 3. And the thing that helps me is I see this game as less of a remake and more of a remaster, right? When you don't define things or use the right terms, people get upset because terms mean different things to different people, and sure, whatever.
Yeah, they think of it as like hold it to a higher standard than it needs to be held to.
Different word, right? So this is less of a remake for me and more of a remaster. It's like Final Fantasy VII was a remake, right? But Final Fantasy VIII came out was a remaster. Okay, so that's how I see these. They're more of the remaster, which maybe they were marketed poorly in that way.
Yeah,
misleading.
for sure.
But they are what they are, and they're definitely pretty true remasters of Diamond.
Oh yeah, Pearl. For sure. Basically the same exact game, other than a few things which we're gonna get to in the pro list.
Here we go. We're gonna jump right in.
Sweet.
So a big pro list. I think we're gonna start out with what you're seeing on screen, the graphics. I mean, sure, a lot of people don't like the chibi art style, but take a look at the in battle. I think this is such a huge improvement from even Sword and Shield. I mean, they look kind of like maybe little close together, right? Like the walls around. But I mean, we've got details there. That looks cool. Looks like I'm in a forest, right?
Yeah,
or
for
I'm
sure.
in a cave. It's cool. I like it.
I like it a lot, actually. And
I like seeing the character behind, the trainer behind the Pokemon once again. Seeing him throw that ball out it looks good, right?
Oh yeah, they look really good.
Yeah, and being able to see the different Pokeballs burst open, nice.
Oh yeah, and they gave you the what do you call them? The little things that you put on the Pokeballs that make them like come out shining or flaming or.
Yeah, that's cool. It's a way to individualize your game, and that's cool. And I think that leads us into a pro for us was the being able to change your clothes, right? Now,
for sure.
It's a little limited.
Yeah, a little bit limited.
But I mean, whatever. I can still change my clothes. I can look unique. I can have a different feel than the main feel. For sure. That's cool. Those little touches go a long way, and that was something that we wanted when in one of our most popular videos that we released last spring. And that we wanted that, and we got it. That was pretty cool.
For sure. Yeah, designing was way cool. It's kind of like it has a lot of different personality looks, and I think that's cool for people to be able to go through and choose those as well. But yeah, I think overall they did a really great job on design with the characters. The Chibis, I was a hater of the Chibis at first, but honestly, it got to me. I actually think they're pretty cool.
They're a little lifeless, but that's being true to the generation, kind of what they were going for, I think. So.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so another pro that we had was and I've noticed this when you were playing, and I was watching your stream. The AI seems a little more, mind you, more competent than usual.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They
were very much more competent.
I was seeing a switch here and there, right?
Way more often than any other Pokemon game.
Than I've ever seen before.
It was actually fairly tough, I would say, compared to what I expected it to be.
Yes.
Now, I mean, it's not like the hardest game ever, and we still went through it pretty handily.
Yeah.
But one thing we did notice...
extreme hand-holding from Sword and Shield wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Big change from Sword and Shield. Huge. And one of these things is trainers, at least main battle trainers, gym leaders, and your rival have held items.
Yeah.
And they will swap out, and they will set up for other Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it was. The final fight against our rival, he pulled a stinking play on us. The first thing he did is throws in Staravia, or Staraptor, I guess. And he uses Rain Dance. I'm like, Staraptor with Rain Dance? I'm like, what the heck's he trying to do? Hard swaps to Empoleon so that he could power up his water moves. Nice. I was like, whoa, what the heck is this dude doing?
I've never seen that in a Pokemon game.
Insane,
right?
Yeah.
And that's like something that I feel like Barry would do it as a person, as a character, something kind of crazy like that. Who puts Rain Dance on Staraptor?
Exactly.
Well, he does.
He does. Yeah.
Right? And that's awesome. Yeah, that's such a huge step in the right direction.
Yeah.
It's
really,
so tiny,
really cool.
but it's something like, yes, please, more of this.
Yes,
right?
do that, I bet.
That makes it so much more fun.
Yeah, and I'm just saying, like, when me and Trell played through the originals together, and we were getting to the Elite Four, we were like barely level 50.
Yeah.
But we were still able to get through the whole Elite Four pretty easily, as long as we had a well-diverse team. I played through, had a really good team, guys. I have a Palkia, I have a Garchomp, I have all these really great Pokemon. And we still weren't able to beat Cynthia. Cynthia beat us.
Yeah.
She was that strong. And, I mean, it comes to using items. She uses all her items. She uses abilities. It's crazy how powerful it is.
I wonder if they're EV'd and IV'd.
Oh,
if you know, drop it in the comments.
Yeah, let us know if they are, because I think, if I had to guess, I'd say they are. They were taking some hits, and it was doing no damage. I was like, oh my gosh.
Right.
That did absolutely nothing.
Exactly. So yeah, that was great. And I hear that the post game, we haven't tried it yet, but I hear they get even stronger and even smarter. So we're looking forward to that. We're pretty pumped. And that's our next pro is the post game. Okay, so this post game is true to the series. And that was really all we asked for in our old video, right? We want a post game true to the series. We want a game true to the series.
For sure.
And yeah, we get the battle tower, right? We get the underground. Okay, we get access to all the mons that I wish would have been earlier, but hey. And then the Elite Four rematches, and I think there's even Gym Leader rematches. And they're better, they're stronger, they're smarter, and they've got their full teams, their full spread teams, and that's just, it's cool.
That's really awesome. Yep, for sure. I've heard that, and I have seen someone do the extended version after the game, the Elite Four, and Cynthia's level 88.
88, I don't know
her
if that might be the
Garchomp
highest,
is 88.
Highest thing. If you know anyone higher that's appeared in a game, put a comment, because I can't think of anyone right now.
I can't either.
Yeah.
It's super high and super powerful, and when they have items as well.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys they're no joke. That's tough.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, our next pro, I think, is the Underground. We like the idea of the Underground. We didn't experience it too much because I feel like it's kind of slow getting started. But I like the idea of you have to work towards it. It gives you something to do, something to explore, something to open up and expand your game. So I like that. I like that touch. I like how they made it more than just what it was. But see, this is kind of the line where they take some things that are true to the series and then they expanded some things. But then there's other things they're like, but we'll still keep the available mons in the main game the same as Diamond and Pearl, not Platinum, right?
Yeah.
So there's some things that's like, okay, but where's our stance here, right? And it is what it is, but it does. I'm appreciative for the things they expanded on.
For sure.
I would have liked to see more, but yeah. Anyways, the Underground definitely a pro, and we're excited to try it out more.
Yeah, different kinds of Pokemon available down there.
Yeah.
A lot of cool items that you can get digging and you can trade for with the gems and stuff. So a lot like the old one, but a little bit, expanded, just like you said, and it just made it a little bit nicer and sweeter. I really like the Pokemon in the Underground. They're cool. Yeah. They're out in the open. They can like chase you and stuff. So it's pretty fun to play around them.
The other thing we liked was, and this I think the last one on our big pros list here, is Pokemon following you.
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
People love that, and some people are like, that's stupid. Why do you like that so much? It's just that way of personalizing your game, right? You grow attached to these make-believe pieces of data, and, and you want to see them do things in the overworld other than just battle and the battle sequences, right? And so, yeah, that was awesome. Fans love that. I enjoy it. I like seeing them in the overworld following me around and not getting lost a mile behind me and having to disappear and pop up. But I thought they did so much better than the last game we did. And I appreciated that. I thought it was cool, a nice touch. And yeah,
it was really great. I really loved it. It's a little funny sometimes because some of your Pokemon, I had Palkia and he's shorter than me and he has a teeny tiny little head. And then there's Riolu was so slow for some reason. I don't know why. He just couldn't keep up with me. So he kept popping back up. But obviously, it's just so cool. So loved to have my Pokemon there running around with me, honestly. One of the best parts of the game, for sure.
Yeah,
that's
like to see that.
Something that we love to see. We love being able to grow those relationships with the Pokemon that we name, that we raise, So it's awesome to have that relationship with your friend, you know.
Yeah, it's good to have that, and we're hoping that, you know, another video, but Arceus is going to be that to the max, right?
Exactly.
That's why we're pumped for that.
And that's even looking forward to this game. I was kind of hoping they'd even add downloadable content, maybe, hopefully, that we could go and see some of the legendaries that weren't maybe put in this game, maybe like Arceus, for example, or even I don't think they put Darkrai in the game either, or Shaman. I didn't even see the Crescent place where you can get Cresselia.
I feel like those are supposed to be.
They might be in the game still too, but I'm saying, if they haven't yet, that would be awesome for them to put that in. I'm pretty sure Arceus has not been confirmed, so
maybe not him.
if he's not in it, I want him to be in it because he needs to be in it.
He's probably not in it if we're going.
Yeah. Right? But I'm excited to see what they do with Legends Arceus. We're going to be streaming that one too, so be ready for that coming up January 28th. That's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, anything else to add, Trell?
No, I think that was pretty much our pros and cons list. There's some other little things that we're kind of neutral on, but yeah, I'm sure everybody knows about those things too. But yeah, I hope you thought it was interesting. Hope you liked our thoughts. Hopefully. Maybe you didn't like our thoughts. Let us know. Either way, put a comment, drop a like, a subscribe, and we like doing these videos, these kind of reviews ones. If you like it, let us know, and we'll keep doing them. So,
yep, that's about it. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.